Hello, in this video you'll be learning the offset command. The offset command is one of the modify tools on the modify tool palette. The modify icon is located here. It has a distinctive double line outline of an object. I think it looks a little bit like a racetrack. Alternatively, you can start the offset command by typing the shortcut O, enter at the command line. Reading the command line, it says specify an offset distance. I'm going to type 6. Since AutoCAD is defaulted to inches, I don't need to make the inches symbol after it. I can just simply type 6, enter. The way the offset tool works is you're going to pick on a line that you want to copy. Then move your mouse above that line to copy an exact line segment 6 inches away from the original. Or drag your mouse down towards you if you want to copy a line segment exactly 6 inches from the original below the original line. I am going to offset all of my lines, which will copy them above or on the outside of the original. So once you've specified which direction you want the offset line to be copied to, just pick on your screen. Go to the next line, pick the original object, move it to the outside of the original. This is showing AutoCAD which direction you want it to copy. We've already specified the distance, so it will copy it always 6 inches away until we change that value. Pick again, move your mouse to the outside of the object, pick again, pick your original object and move your mouse to the outside. We now have 4 offset lines exactly 6 inches from their originals. Hit enter to end the command. You can also hit escape. Now I'm going to introduce you to the fillet command. The fillet command will join all of these corners without having to extend them. So the fillet command is also on the modify tool palette. It is this icon right here, or you can type fillet on the command line, F-I-L-L-E-T. Some people call it fillet. I know it as fillet. Enter. And then notice at the command line, it says select first object or. Anytime you see words within the square brackets, you'll notice that each of these words represents a choice that you can make in AutoCAD. The shortcut for this choice is the uppercase letter. So if you type U enter, you could pick undo, P enter polyline, R enter radius, T enter trim, or M enter multiple. You can also pick which of these options you want. I'm going to pick radius. In order for AutoCAD or the fillet command to join each of these corners in a perfect 90-degree angle, such as the one you see here on the enter rectangle, the radius must be set to 0. Anytime you see a choice in alligator brackets, these pointy triangle brackets, that is the default. And we actually want our radius to be set to 0 so that it joins the edges in 90-degree angles. So we're just going to hit enter, which chooses the default. Now we want to pick multiple because we're going to do more than one corner. Now read your command line. It says select first object, pick, pick. You're always picking lines that are perpendicular to one another. Pick, 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 pick. And enter to end the command or escape. Now look what happens if we use the fillet command and we reset the radius to 2. And then we pick multiple. You'll see that it gives a rounded 2-inch radius. This is not what you would want to do for a floor plan. For a floor plan, you always want perfectly 90-degree corners with a 0 radius. So I'm going to use undo, U enter, to change back. Let's redo that. Went one too far, to change back my interior corners. So let's just review this one more time. In order to use fillet, you must be joining 2 perpendicular lines. They cannot be parallel to each other. The command is fillet, F-I-L-L-E-T. The radius must be set to 0. Pick your first object, then your second object, and they're joined. Now this works really well as well if you have objects that cross each other and you need to trim them off. So I'm going to use the fillet command, F-I-L-L-E-T, the radius set to 0, and I'm going to pick on the part of the object I'd like to keep. And that trims out the excess lines that I did not want to keep. Let's look at that one more time. F-I-L-L-E-T, and we'll set the radius to 4. We'll pick on the parts of the object we wish to keep. Pick on the part you want to keep. And this will show you a 4-inch radius. And that's all there is to fillet and offset.